Hi, my name is Abby. I'm a nurse, and in this video I want to talk to you about your pelvic floor. Did you know that nearly 1 in 3 women have a weakness in their pelvic floor? This can cause urine leakage when sneezing, coughing, laughing or doing exercise. The good news is that in most cases this can be avoided with regular and sustained exercise. I want to find out more about young women like yourselves and what you know about looking after your pelvic floor. Here we are in a gym. I asked them if they'd heard of their pelvic floor and if they did pelvic floor exercises.
I probably couldn't tell you exactly what my pelvic floor is, but I know it's really important for your control of your bladder.
I think my pelvic floor is the muscles that control my bladder, but I'm not 100% on that.
The pelvic floor is a section between, sort of just inside. I've seen about 1 million diagrams since I've had my baby, but it's quite hard to explain.
We are now in a university in Bristol. I've asked these students if they've heard of their pelvic floor and if they did pelvic floor exercises.
Your pelvic floor are the muscles that you use to control like your flow of urine and things.
I have no idea what my pelvic floor is.
No, I don't know what it is.
No, I don't know exactly what my pelvic floor is now.
Never heard of the pelvic floor before.
Something around your pelvis?
Your pelvic floor muscles form a dome which supports your organs such as your bladder, uterus and bowel. If your pelvic floor muscles become weak, these organs are not properly supported. This can result in incontinence or organ prolapse. So why do these muscles become weak? A few people are born with weaker muscles, but more commonly damage occurs during childbirth, especially if you've had a difficult birth. I've just had my first baby, so this is very important to me just now. Also, as you get older, changes in hormone levels can result in muscle weakness. Just like any other muscle in your body, exercise can strengthen your pelvic floor. Doing pelvic floor exercises regularly and before you have a problem can help prevent problems later in life or reduce the severity of problems. It's even said that it can improve your sex life, and who doesn't want that?
I do core class try and come twice a week if I can, which I know kind of works your pelvic floor, but I don't do anything specific for it.
Haven't really been told anything about pelvic floor exercises. I'm not too sure what exactly you have to do or what they're really about.
Having now had a baby, my condition is slightly worse, so I wish that I had started doing them when I was a teenager, because now I've got more problems than I would have had normally.
At the moment I don't do any pelvic exercises.
More people knew the consequences of not doing them, then they'd be more inclined to do it, especially from a younger age, because I think you don't think about the problems that it can come to later on in life, whereas if you were more aware of it from a younger age, like in your 20s, then yeah, you can prevent it then, can't you?
If you've tried doing pelvic floor exercises but found it hard to keep on doing them, a solution may be a video game that tells you whether or not you're doing the exercises correctly and also offers incentives for you to perform them regularly.
Yeah, I think that a video game to do pelvic floor exercises would be really motivational for me, especially for technology nowadays. I think it would be useful and yeah, really great to do.
I think a video game would be quite a good idea to encourage girls to do it and also to remind you to do that. Because I think it's the kind of thing you forget to do, you just forget about it. You don't really think about it until probably it's too late when you've had a baby.
You could do it with something like the Xbox Kinect would be a good game, or the Wii Fit, because you can put those bands around you. So if there was something that could obviously tell you if you're contracting the right sort of abdominal muscle.
A video game, yeah, because you never really know if you're doing exercise properly unless there's someone to guide you through it. So yeah, I think that'll be useful. Yeah, I think a video game would be good because it would engage the younger audience as well, and sort of the competitive streak in people could come out, and if you think you're doing well, then it would indicate it, and you could try and beat your score or whatever.
Try to make pelvic floor exercises a regular part of your daily life. Make it fun.